friends, welcome back to Southern Crafts Corner. Today we are going to make a winter piece of decor using a shabby chic or vintage style that you can add to your home. I love using pieces that look like antiques, and so this is a floral couture paper that I got out of that book. We're going to be using one of the Dollar Tree cutouts. We'll need some pip berries, some different ribbons. You'll see us use some greenery and a paper flower as well. So the first thing I am doing is just Mod Podging on my paper to my tree. And to do that, you just simply can foam brush it on and then use an X-Acto knife to cut it right to the edges of the tree. Once you have it all cut, go ahead and sand your edges. And for mine, I am adding this little Chanel stem yarn came from Dollar Tree, and I'm using the white color and just getting all of the edges done on the edge of this little tree cutout that we're using. So once that's done, I'm cutting ribbon in about 14-inch strips. I'm going to be using several different sheer styles in white, ivory. I have a mauve pink. I have a little bit of like a burgundy sheer. I have some lace, and then I have some burlap, thin burlap that I have as well. And we are going to make a really gorgeous bow for the top of this. So once you have all of it cut, you want to grab it like this and go ahead and wrap it around your hand like that, and then you're going to pinch the bottom to keep it all together and push the top down and pinch it all together. Now go slow at this part because it does take a minute to get it right. I'm going to use part of the pip berry since it's wired, almost like a bread tie. Tie it around the front of the bow and then catch it in the back and then twist it until it's nice and tight. Once I have that tightened, I have this gorgeous jewel from Hobby Lobby. I got it in the wedding area, and I'm gonna go ahead and just glue that right to the front of my bow. And then I'm gonna take the whole bow and glue it to the front of the tree. Now this piece I love because you can keep it out all winter long. It doesn't necessarily need to stay up only during Christmas. And of course you can take this same idea and style and make it in your own color scheme or any way that you want. Once I get done fluffing out my bow, this is how it looks, and I just love how it sits on top of the tree like that, and the ribbon just slightly falls in front. So next up, we're going to build a base for this. To do so, you're going to need 9 Jenga blocks, and so I'm just gluing together 2x2 and then the 2x2s together, and we're going to stack those right on top of one another. So that's 8 right there, and then the 9th one you flip up on its side. This is going to become a brace for the back of the tree and allow it to stand on its own. So what I'm going to do now is just stain this really quickly with some antique wax. And once this is stained, I'm going to take some more of those little pip berries and just wrap them around the base of it, just to bring that through the whole project. All right, now it's time to glue this on. So now that I have my tree and my base, I'm going to go ahead and add glue to the bottom and a bunch of glue to the back side. And I'm going to put pressure down and behind to get it to stand. And once that's dry, I'm going to go ahead and grab, I just had this left over. I liked the lamb's ear, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue the 4 leaves together and fan them out. And once those are glued, I'm going to add my gorgeous Sola flower to the front and finish off the look on the base of my tree. So that I'm just literally gluing right to those leaves and creating my own little embellishment with some scraps I had. Putting a little bit of glue down at the bottom there and putting that right in the front, and you can see how it beautifully accents the flowers in the paper like that. So there it is, a quick, easy project for you. This is just absolutely stunning. If you have any Victorian style themes in your home, this would be perfect. And if you end up making this project, send me a picture. Come follow me over at Southern Crafts Corner for more tutorials like this. Merry Christmas.